to chapter 2. This is our huge chapter, is including the major parts of this cookbook. ArchiMate diagramming types. There has 9 sub-chapters. Well, we will discuss many the figures modeling per these layers, starting from the motivation layer. If you remember the last video, we talked about the motivation as our additional added vertical layer along with all these horizontal layers. So that is the add-on concepts from the ArchiMate to capture the motivation, including the vision, mission, goals and requirements, constraints and gaps, and lot of the new this kind of the notations that you can describe and capture your needs or the demands from business. Then that can be utilized to serve different tradition horizontal layers. And then this we come to the business layer, interaction, business process, conceptual data, technology application. So it's not in this top-down sequence, but you will gradually to see the different those layers. We will cover the all of these TOGAF concepts. In every the sub-chapter, we may starting to have our talk discussion about the pattern first, then with a sample second at least. So this video we will show you how to make this number 2 figure with this motivation view, goals view as our pattern. So before we go to the actual the modeling, so as we finished in the 001 last one, so you can see here we create our new model. You call this one purpose. That will be the way is you will try to search from this GitHub. I will use this way to. This is the first chapter. Then this will have a first the folder. Then I save this ArchiMate file here. So if you look at this one, this is the model. I have checked that there is different views because as I mentioned, there's no hard relationship each other. So I will intend to create a separate ArchiMate model file for each figure from now on. So then after this video, you may see we starting to have our number 2 chapter and may have the number 2.1 subchapter as the folder, and within that is you may find our new model called this contents like this one. I will call motivation view design pattern, and as well as is for every view. So we did is I will export that as our JPEG file. So you click this before you need to open our the ArchiMate file through Archi. You can at least preview our picture-based the output for the left model views. So that may be the the keep using this way. So then you can gradually to familiar how to search the information from here. And then when we have more and more the chapters put in here, then you will have the several folders. Then you can starting from any the topics which we have done, and you have that ready ArchiMate models for supporting you. So for this one, today is the goal view of the motivation. So you may just try to see motivation view can be used to depict why demand is meaningful. So that sometime you need to answer the question about why for your initiative or your the program projects. Then that is our the way is we can breaking down those different elements. So he put in here. But I put all, I saw all the element are in the same color. So then that may link into this left part color. So you can see light purple will be the motivation group. So within this view, we may use most of them. I think it's total we have 10 different. Then the only thing I think is value is here as well, but I see we may try all of them. And also here is the cross map the layers, like we have the capability from the strategy layer is this one, and the business service from the business layer is this one. So you may see later on from here, and also the application service from application layer. So that is a way is we will try to do this, and I will show you how to make the these views quickly. So before that is let's if you come to here, you can right click the old model to close that. Then we create a new model. So new model, let's see 2. Like use this way 2 1 and motivation design pattern. So my model is I will starting to use the this view name. So I can copy this and to save that. So you can see here if I see the I will create our new folder from here. So 2 is ArchiMate diagram types. And within that is let's create our new folder. So we will starting to use this way to track our models. So with this one, then I put the same name here. So then that will be easier for you to track that. Let me push that to the GitHub. Then you can immediately see what is uh, the effect of that. Then this I will working on that model. So if I refresh, you can see here. So on we have a new folder, and this new folder have a subfolder. So this one. So because I only have one subfolder, so GitHub already come to the file from here. Actually, is if you watch is my another a few of the practical views about the videos about the ArchiMate Archi2 usage, you may find one video I talk about how to update the Archi model from this coding base, because ArchiMate model is just like our XML formats. So you can see here is the if I have the blank view of the model is just to have all the folders structure and have this default view under this view folder. So that is quite the structured this coding behavior. So if you want to change the from the coding part, it also can be reflected back to the Archi model perspective. So that is the vice versa. So you can play by different way. So let me back to the file, and we can start to do the quick modeling. Start this one and back to the book. So when we have the motivation, let's see. So we have the motivation. So let me also put this as the name. And then I can show you from what is the view. So we add, if we don't need to add our the element, then that's fine. So let's go to here. If you click the empty space, this element palette is coming. So that is the way. So we starting from the stakeholder. We will create a 3 stakeholder. That is the first one. So you create this first, second, third. So you can make them is yeah, on the alignment. But as I mentioned last time, is there's a node is a distributed things, so you may need to try this yourself, but that not a big difference. So I will not create this group. This group is you just create either is the catalog-based group. If you create that, that will be showing here. But let's also create that to difference to this gray out the the group is that will not be in your element. If you create like if I drag one of that, nothing will be happened in your model tree. So let me cancel this. But if you drag this white part, same as this location, they are two element will be part of this other. So even there's no the this open group, the meanings, but they are have certain this element meanings. So that is so you can give a name is stakeholders. So the difference to this one compared to this group is you if you have putting your element here, so you will see you may create our composition relationship. So compared to this one, so if I make something here, so there's no relationship you are putting. You just have the this positioning view on the visual. So that is the different. Then, and this relationship actually you can. I have unclick this relation. So that is the visual visible folder. So if you put here, you can see you create three relations as the composition for your stakeholder. So and press F2. So let's give some unique name. Otherwise, they will ask the same name. So you will not be able to know where of that. I will leave that name is on the top of the alignment, but you remember is from here, so you can easily change this text position. So let's not do this to save your time. And then the stakeholder, let's not using the left one, so we can, that left one is just our label, so you can put that here. So this is a label, so like it's to whom. So you can use, so press to whom. That is your label, and let me see here. You can easily make that here is bold 10, and in the middle, and none. So then you create our empty box for the label. You can put that to the left, and then you can. Oh, where is my label? So let me see. From here is the page. Is here. So I can have my label this one, and the stakeholder here. And with that is we have three stakeholders, and we can continue. After the stakeholder, we will go to the driver. So this is driver. I put that here. So three driver as well. So you can see when you drag our new element here, it will be created under the specific predefined folder. It's the same as you can do here. So you can create our element here, then later on use that in our diagram. So when you have that alignment, you can drag that. You can starting to see the, let me see. So same is use the press F2, so you can have making that name. And then assessment. So first, let me create another this box for drivers and putting that inside. Make that composition and put that here. You can simply drag this like here. So that is the way you can make your alignment to the upper one. So, and then you can click Shift to find out this is the associate. If you don't use this directly, you can try this one, Magic, and from driver to stakeholder. Then you can see you can associate to or you can influence to. So that is the two different relationship you can use. But here the sample use associate. Associate is available is for most of the element each other because this is the most weak the relationship. If you don't have a specific meaning of the relationship, because within the ArchiMate, those different type of the relationship have certain meanings that other architect may have some understanding. So if you don't want to transfer some mislead message, you can simply just use associate. If you have a multiple link need to create use the same type, you can press Shift and then click this relationship. Then you can see this one is locked. Then you can just drag this multiple times and it's still there. So and then you click this again, it's unlocked. So or it's yeah, not click that. You can click others. It's also locked, and you can use ESC. Then this unlock this one, and then that is the second part. And I will make pause my video. So to save your time, is I will create the underline layer until this bottom one, and then I will resume. So you can also pause here to continue your modeling. So back. So I hope it's you finish until now as well. So we can starting to add. I also add the left 3 label without this 4 mode. So let's continue. So first press Shift and do this associate. From the assessment to driver, we also use associate, so you can link these. By the way, all these elements are composited into this backend. We call this our element group. And from goal is associated to the assessment. And then we have our requirements associated to the outcome. And then the requirements also associate to the constraint. Then rest of that is not associated except the later on value. So let me press exe. Then we can use see this another the relationship from outcome to goal. Let's try to see what are the allowed. So you can see outcome can realize goals or influence goals, or you can still use associate. We use these more meanings as this realization, the number 5. So outcome 2 with this. But in the realities, you may not see such kind of a clear pattern. It can be the many-to-many relation, like its outcome 2 can maybe realize 2 two goals. For example, this kind of the way are also possible. So because you define one outcome, it may not be just so simple one-to-one relationship. So I will leave this in this sample, and at the same time is you have the constraints can realize outcome. You have this principle can realize outcome. And then the requirements can realize a principle, requirements can also realize no. So that can be realized by different things. So let me drag our capability. So if I have our capability, the capability can be used to realize your requirements. So and then we create our another group is putting here. This group is we call user F2 is the call element. That is not including the capability for now. So because that is the core element where you can use this group to realize another part element. So core element including business layer and application layer all together, we put that realization to the capability. So that can prevent you draw two link from one day's business service and another application service to both go to the capability. So that are easier things. So then come to here, application service 1 and the business service 2. So you can see by default is on Archi, they have this all are the rectangle ways of this notation, but let me show you is how to change that. So first, putting these two composited into the call, and we have the realization. So you can specifically is our business layer service realize our requirements, or is our application layer realize another requirements. And then here, if I choose this one, so you can come to this figure. So you can see you have option to choose between these two. For this sample pattern is actually we used another way. So same as the application, the service. So and then this if I select all, then you can see I can put together to change their preference. So let's do this after we have the last value. So we have all these the element used except these meanings. So let's skip that. Is I put our value. So put here. So this value is used to associate with your outcome because your outcome may have a value proposition. So that normally you have this one, and then this your value should also link to your certain stakeholder. Let's just connect to stakeholder 3, and then the value should connect to your code, the elements. So you can see here is just use this direct line. So you click this one. That is the tactic for using Archi. Is you see the middle this point. Drag this point directly. You can make that can be our call turn. So that make your diagram is looking better. So that is the first one. And the second one is you now I have all the elements. You can select all of them, and from here I want those text are on the vertical aligned in the middle. So that is one off change. And also this value, you can see you have two figures. So one of these, one another. So you can use this another type of figure. So similarly, is you can use this different way to show or different notation to show uh, your diagrams elements. But for this one is we are comply with this sample. So we started, so we finished this design Python for motivation view. So this is our fully sample stakeholder sample driver as well as others, and we also show you once you model your requirements breaking down from the driver on down to the requirements, you may have a possibility now to cross mapping to the strategy layer, business application layer. So, and from those application layer, you may see the technology layer. But normally, is when you talk with your business stakeholder, you talk to some of or a little bit of these other layers may give you more insights, but just keep your motivation view as simple as possible and try to use more business driven language, because sometimes if you talk application service that may be beyond a little bit of the purely business person, they want to use the business language instead of some technical or IT driven the language. So that is the way I hope is you can make sure you are using the needed the parts of those notations. So I changed this group. There is an the orientation to the top again. So we start this, we finish this figure 2. So next view is video we will talk about the figure 3. We put some more meanings with our sample of the motivation view. Then is I will explain that is layer by layer as well. So see you in the next video. Bye for now.